Hello everybody, today we would like to make a video to show you how our diode laser works and how to make a real treatment. And for the treatment today, I would like to invite my friend Mark to help us out. Okay, Mark, shall we? Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Actually, Mark is not quite satisfied with his beard on the face. Today, we would use our diode laser to remove such unwanted beard. And before the treatment, we have suggest Mark to shave off all the beard on his face. And yes, he did it at home by himself. I would ask Mark to lay down. Mr. Mark? Before we start with our treatment, I would like to introduce our diode laser first. In this interface, you may observe there are different parameters in this interface. There are fluence, pulse width, hertz, and also skin option and treatment part. About this part, I would like to introduce mainly because that is one of our biggest advantages. In this system, we have set 6 different skin options and 5 body parts. That's the C. In total, you can get 30 treatment options for your clients. For each option, we have set all the clinical parameters for good. For example, today for Mark, we would like to choose skin option 3. And of course, body parts is facial. And then we have got the parameter for treatment automatically. That is 8 joule, 40 millisecond, and 4 hertz. Basically, this is all the parameters for the treatment. But that is only our suggestion. It won't work for every client of ours. So, anyhow, before the real diode laser treatment, we would like to suggest you to make some tests. Now, we roll a little test to show you how could we find the correct energy output. I would like to ask my colleague Sophie to show this process. First of all, we would pull the protection cover on the eyes of Mark. Before we use the cooling gel for the skin, we have found Mark's beard grows a little bit fast. So now, we'd better to shave it off on site. So my colleague Sophie will help Mark to shave such beard off. This is why we suggest you to do this job at home by yourself before 1 or 2 days of the treatment. But anyhow, if your hair grows too fast, we can do this job in salon as well. After shaving, we put some gel on the facial part. The reason of using cooling gel is to, first of all, we protect the skin, and second is as a medium, it also protects the possible harm of a laser. Okay, now we take a couple of trial shots. And we will see how it turns out to be. We have to find the 3 golden standards for correct energy output. Okay, first standard is after a couple of shots, we should observe the skin if it is a little red on the skin. Now we can see, yes, on Mark's face we have got the a little bit red. And then the second standard is, after a couple of shots, we should find a little bit swollen around the follicle. And then the third standard is, during the test process, we should keep asking the client how it is about the feeling. Now we shall ask Mark, how is his feeling?
我感觉就是有点像针刺吧，有点疼，然后就是有点发热。
Okay, Mark just said he felt like a little bit needle stabbing and a little bit hot on his face. Yes, you're right. This is the third standard for the correct energy. The feeling of your client should be a little bit needle stabbing. After we have found these three standards together, that's to see, we have found the correct energy output of the laser. Then we shall use such energy to continue our treatment. Of course, during the test process, we shall adjust the energy lower or higher according to the real situation of your client. And then we continue the treatment. About the treatment, you may ask, how can I find a real right treatment way? Please observe how Sophie is working. With this way, we can guarantee the follicle in the skin can absorb the energy fully. Because only use such a cross treatment way, we can cover all the target tissue and guarantee the perfect treatment effect. And also maybe you shall ask, how many times should I do this way? Just now we used the cross treatment to cover this skin tissue, and our answer is, for such cross treatment way, after 4 to 6 times, then you can finish all the treatment.
这儿稍微把嘴闭，就是抿住，啊，
Now we finished the whole treatment. After the treatment, I think Sophie is cleaning the handpiece, of course. And while she is doing this job, now I shall interview Mark of the feeling. 马先生你好，这个治疗的过程中你的感觉如何？
刚开始的时候就是有点像针刺，然后到后来有点像电击吧，不过慢慢就习惯了，现在感觉是好很多了，应该等等就会一点都不疼吧，我觉得。
Mark just said during the treatment, he felt like a little bit comfortable. Of course, during the treatment, there is a little bit needle stabbing. I said that is totally normal. And after the treatment, we can observe on the face of Mark there is a little bit slight red, and so that is a totally normal phenomenon after treatment. I think after a couple of days it will go away by itself. within 24 hours, you shall not take hot shower. And then we suggest you better to take some protection cream on your face. And of course, please do not stand directly under the sun. I think for Mark's case, for the completely hair removal, that should be 4 to 6 times. Then we can reach the totally hair removal. I think as well, we will see Mark next time until after 20 days later. And we have heard that Mark has used the IPL for the hair removal. Now we shall invite Mark to show the treatment part of IPL. And then here you can see, this is the IPL. This is the arm used IPL, and I think it works. And for the next time, we shall take the video for dilator treatment for this arm in order to make a comparison. In the end, if you are interested in other of the machines, please leave your comment below, and we will come to you as soon as possible. See you next time.